episode of Teen Talk New York. Today we're going to be discussing teen pregnancy and teen parenting and the effects it has on our daily lives. This is my co-hosts, Sylvester, Barry, and Quay, and my name is Chelsea. So, crew, how do you feel about young parents and the sacrifices that they're about to make to have children?
You know, it's very, in my opinion, it's very, it's bad, because, why you having a kid at, a young age?
What do you mean it's bad? Pregnancy is a beautiful thing.
Well, pregnancy is beautiful and everything, but their risk and everything is a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of duties you have to give up for your child, dropping out of school, and etc.
But some kids feel like they're ready for this.
In their mind, they probably think, but they not.
How, who are we to judge who is ready?
You don't know if you're ready until you go through the experience. Yeah. That's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
So you feel like these teens who are having children now are not ready?
Few of them are. They have first you have to be raised with the right mindset and raised with the right set of parents. So if you was raised with right parents, you could adjust, you could maintain, you could flex it out with the kid. But other than that,
I don't know what to
pregnancy.
Then it's also, the financial things. You have to have money in order for you to have a child. So if you have a child and you have no money, it's gonna be hard for you.
It's gonna be a struggle.
Nah. So when you see a teen mother or someone who looks around like our age, walking around with a stomach, how does that make you feel? Would you treat them any differently, or would you want to speak to them?
Nah, not really. I would treat them the same.
The first thing I see is, where's the father?
Where's the father?
That's the first thing.
The father.
Yeah.
I mean, but what if the father doesn't go to the school? Why is that any of your business?
Should be no reason why the mother is taking the bus or the train by herself.
So you saying that she should have made the father someone with a car?
Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So you're promoting that girls our age should be talking to grown men with cars.
Not grown men. Not grown men, because honestly, females this age shouldn't be having babies at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that too.
So
justification.
So when you walking, taking the train, that's your fault, because you actually got involved with having this baby. So it's not really, it's a 50-50 thing. Your fault and our fault.
So how do you feel about abortion? Do you feel like it's right for anyone to abort their baby, whether that they're
if
a teen
they
or
know
not?
they can't take care of it, I think it's the right choice.
But
Absolutely.
I mean, if you can't take care of the child, I feel like you should still have it and give it up for adoption. Because,
it is.
Because you can't just take away a life. You're not God.
No, what you're saying is true, but you gotta work through things, because taking care of a kid, that's a lot of stress for a female and a male. That's a lot of stress. So like what I said from before, you giving up everything is a lot of responsibilities. So you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta go over the obstacles.
Alright, so why do you feel like there's more baby mothers per se than wives and families and a nuclear family per se? Do you feel like it's the father's fault, or do you feel like it's mostly the mother's fault? Because I feel like it's mostly the mother's fault, because babies be crazy.
It's
I think it's on both parts,
because they know the consequences. First of all,
do you feel like bringing a baby breaks up a relationship this young?
It does, and then
especially when they're not ready. So yeah.
And it falls on 50-50.
It could be the mother wants to have the child, but the father be like, no, I don't think you should have the child. That's what makes their relationship break up.
But girls feel like, this is my body, and I'm going to do what I want to do with it.
When the females have money, at the end of the day, they're still getting money for that baby. So it's for the money sometimes too. For the sake of it, it's for the money. That's why most females have babies.
Well, I know a couple females who fake pregnancies for abortion cash. How do you feel about abortion cash?
I didn't even know you could do that. I'm just
Really?
trying to know.
Really? Wow, okay. So, why do fathers abandon their duties?
Sometimes they might pull like, that's not my baby.
But that's why we have.
Or they
just
just not-
don't feel responsible. Like, oh, I don't think they could.
That's
like,
not
they
my
take
fault
care
you
of
got
them.
pregnant.
they
Which
just-
it clearly is. your
So,
fault.
child support is the best answer.
Yeah.
I personally don't feel like child support is a good
I don't
answer.
think so.
I
You
feel
still
like
need the father in their lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
because you need a mother and you need a father to make a baby, but you also need a mother and a father to raise the baby. You can't just be on some, all right, I'm gonna send you some money every month, every week, etc. And
Y'all
then
be
now,
okay.
like, no, like, you need to take part in raising the child and the upbringing of the child to make a new person. Like, it's not just a baby anymore, because it's gonna grow up and be a person like one of us.
Good points.
Hi, I'm Earl Christian III, creator of the Urban Wall Street Project and the Urban Wall Street Young Producers Program. For me, proactivity is imperative to one's success. I say this because what you do and what you decide you're going to do will determine the outcome of your life. I recently participated in a career day at a high school, and many of the students were interested in an internship or seeing how they could be a part of the Urban Wall Street Project or the Young Producers Program. So I started thinking, how can I really help these kids? How can I give them an internship that'll not just benefit them from a production standpoint, but also financial? Thus I came up with the Urban Wall Street Young Producers Marketing Internship. This internship is going to serve the students in a variety of capacities. Most importantly, building financial portfolios for their futures and for college. So here's a snapshot of how the program essentially would work. A student, first year, refers 6 schools over the course of that school year, from the fall through the spring. If done successfully, that's 6 new schools. From each of those schools, the student will receive into their college fund portfolio 10% of that contract. Essentially, at the end of 1 year, a student can have $2,700 in their college fund portfolio. But that's not all. It gets sweeter. Because residual income is a wealth principle, and the Urban Wall Street Project is about creating wealth, you're also going to receive a 5% residual on any of your referred schools that bring the program back for subsequent semesters. So now, schools that you referred in your 9th or 10th grade year, if they're still bringing the program on when you're in 11th and 12th grade, whether you've moved on or not, because once a young producer or as a young producer, you're still going to earn referral fees. So that could essentially put your allocation into your college fund of over $15,000. The key is start your life on a good financial track, be proactive, take advantage, and beautiful things can happen. If you're interested in learning more about the Young Producers Internship Program, check out some of the information to follow. Reach out to us at info@youngproducers.tv.
Welcome back to Teen Talk New York. My name is Barry Reese. The hot topic was teenage pregnancy and teen parenting. One advice I must give it to you is listen to your peers, use protection.
I would say abstinence.
One advice that I would like to give out to the world is that if you are going to become a teen parent, a mother or a father, I suggest that you don't abandon your children, because everyone needs a mother and a father figure in order to be successful in life.
Listen to her.
My advice is for you to be careful with any decisions that you choose to make.
And that's it for Teen Talk New York. Come back next time.
Barry Reese.
Sylvester Mason.
Quay.
A dose of sunshine.